In this video, I'm going to do a quick review of what we do when we divide by powers of 10. Remember, that's dividing by 10, 100, or 1,000. We've practiced this a lot, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but this is one of the things we're going to start with. So you guys know from what we've done before, if we have a number like 456 divided by 10. If you're dividing by 10, the decimal is moving to the left. And because there's 1 0 here, we know we do one bunny hop to the left. Now the decimal isn't visible here, but we take off his invisibility cloak. It's right there. And we just bump it over one spot here. And we have 45 and 6/10. If I have a number like, let's see, 74 and 3/10 divided by 100, I'm dividing by a power of 10, so I know I'm going to the left. I have 2 zeros here, so that means I'm gonna do 2 bunny hops to the left. My decimal's right here, so I start here and I go hop, hop, and ta-da, it goes right there. And my answer is 743 thousandths. So just remember, when we're dividing by 10, move left. When we go into this new unit, the other thing we're going to be starting with is dividing decimals with models. This part's a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be great at it. So as we talked about with models, the quick pictures that I like to draw, a square is equal to 1. A line is equal to a 1/10. And if I make a dot, it's equal to 1/100. Now, the book pictures show these 3D things with lines all on them. I'm not gonna draw those out because trying to draw 3D sticks and making this not take a million years, and that one looks horrible. It's one, hard to do, and two, it's just doesn't make sense. Square, line, dot, that's what you need to know. So if I want to model 1 6/10 divided by 4, and you think about what 1 6/10 looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I want to split that up between 4 groups, it's not going to work because I've got one square and I can't split that up as a square. I need to break this up into 10 sticks. So if I have 10/10 here and 6/10 here, that means I have 16/10, which is the same as 1 6/10. So after I figure out, okay, I've got to break this up into a 10 and I've got 6 or 16, you're going to pass them out like you're playing cards. If you're playing cards, everybody's got to have the same number of cards. So I'm going to go around my circle and hand out all the sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I stop. The answer is what is in one circle, which is 4/10. This is your solution. 1 6/10 divided by 4 is 4/10. I'm going to show you another one that's a little bit more complicated. So I've got 3 42 hundredths divided by 3. So if I think about what 3 42 hundredths look like, I've got 3 ones, I've got 4 tenths, and I have 2 hundredths. So I draw my circles and I'm going to divvy them out so everybody gets the same amount. So starting with my ones, these are easy to cross off because I just put 1 in each box. Then I can take 3 of these tenths and put 1 in each circle. But now I've got this tenth and these 2 rando hundredths over here. I've got to break this into hundredths. So I'm switching this one out for hundredths, just kind of like I did the one over here and made it into tenths. So I'm going to take this one, I'm going to break it into 10 hundredths because 1/10 is the same as 10 hundredths. And now I have 12 hundredths to pass out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So then when I get done, my answer is what is in one of these bubbles, which is 1 whole, 1/10, and 4 hundredths. So my answer to this is 1 14 hundredths, and I'm done. So these don't come up a lot, but you've got to be able to read the models and see what they're like. I just kind of wanted to give you a preview of these.